AITA for yelling at my BIL that he's not my baby's dad. My F26 husband M28 passed away 3 months ago. I'm 8 months pregnant and it's been hard for me without him. I lived with his family for a while and moved out to my own rental apartment recently. While I was living with my in-laws, my BIL, Kevin, M31 kept acting strange. He tried to control me by dictating where I'm going and what I'm doing. At first I thought, he said it himself, that he was helping me out and trying to make sure his nephew was taken care of, but it got a little too much. He'd demand I tell him about every doctor appointment I go and have his mom or him drive me there. He'd also try to get involved in the name choice, and with the help of his mom they set up a nursery and paid for everything. Honestly, at that point I said I was out. When I said I was moving out, he and his mom threw a fit saying I was basically uprooting their nephew, grandbaby, and refused to let me take anything they bought for the baby, saying this is his house and I cannot take that away. After I moved out we stopped talking for a week. Kevin then reached out saying he was just checking on the baby and started visiting me with his mom. He then started calling daily asking about his nephew and kept inviting himself and his mom for dinners with me. Last night, they came over for dinner and they brought up my baby again, talking about setting up health insurance and offering financial support. Kevin then asked about my plans for my baby's birth. I said I'm going to give birth in a public hospital and have my best friend there. Kevin went on a rant about how neglectful public hospital can be and said that he was willing to pay for me to give birth at a private hospital and have him and his mom there with me. I was shocked that he'd suggest that, but I politely declined and said I was taking care of it, so no worries. He started pushing back, trying to convince me, but I snapped and yelled at him that he is not my baby's dad and told him to quit trying to act like he is. He went silent and looked down for some time, then got up and argued that he was just ensuring that his nephew was taken care for, and called me ungrateful and selfish for having an attitude when all he and his mom are doing is help me out. His mom scolded and shamed me, then left too. We haven't talked after that, and I'm not sure if I was wrong for yelling at him and hurting his feelings when he's clearly trying to help.